Alright, so I don't really know what I'm doing here, but I'm in New York City. And we are outside of this store, Educated, doing a little shopping in Soho. Oh, look how pretty that is down there. I don't know if you can see that building. This town is insane. I've never been here before in my life. And if you think I'm shy at Disney vlogging, I don't know what to do here. But we're gonna walk down Soho, we're gonna go see the Statue of Liberty, and then we're gonna hit the Chelsea Market, I think, for dining. All of that subject to change in New York, making bacon pancakes. So I haven't been in New Jersey in a long time, but one thing that's weird here is you don't pump your own gas. It's still full service right here in the service thing. Oh, you can't see him over there, but he's over there pumping our gas. So weird. All right, we have arrived in New York City. We're at the Club Wyndham on 45th Street. I know nothing about New York City. I'm about to learn, right? So, quick room tour before we head out quickly. So you're walking in here. You got a nice little kind of Art Deco-y shoe rack. I'm gonna use that. A little light. You got a full-size fridge, pretty much, but it smells almost too clean. It smells like a pool. And then a nice sink. If you need to wash dishes, you can cook something up. Little closet. I think this right now is luggage storage. Brought a little Disney with me, little Mickey. That folds out to a bed, and then you got a king size bed and desk and TV, skyline. There's Kay. Here's the bathroom. Got a tub, shower, cool artwork. Warning, prizes or closer that's in there up here. I think there's some timeshare going on here. Got like kind of a prison button for the toilet, but it's still nice. And then last but not least, looking out at what I've just been told is Long Island and Brooklyn and the East River, which again, I know nothing about. So, this is a nice hotel and it seems like a good vacation. I'll let you know. But now, we're going to Soho, Charlotte? Mm-hmm. Soho it is. All right, good grief. So, a little off the beaten path from Soho, but we had to come down here because, look at that. Ghostbusters. Who are you going to call, right? Check it out. How neat is that? We'll have to get a little picture and then walk over and take a look at the sign. It's pretty down here too. Oh, it's literally kind of cool. This is pretty cool. I assume it's from the movie. I don't actually know, I guess. But it sure looks like it, right? Got the sign and everything. I wonder what's inside now. I'll probably look it up and put it on here. And that's pretty fun. Something strange. Again, not really sure where we're going. I think we're heading towards the 9/11 memorial, but it's funny, having never been here before, I thought there'd be just wall-to-wall people everywhere. I think we're over by the We're near Wall Street. And so there's just not as many folks. I did just take a picture of a place. And I'll have to look later. I'll show you the picture anyway, just in case. But it sure looks like the joint from Seinfeld, but I could be wrong. Could be absolutely wrong. But this is all right. We got a crosswalk. Got to be. Our Uber driver told us to be really careful in crosswalks because the electric bikes go really fast and do not stop. As Winnie the Pooh says, no bothers given. Anyway. New York state of mind. It's really too cold to film, but that looks really neat. I don't know. Again, I'm both nervous and excited because I've never been to New York City. Kay's guiding us. Charlotte's cold. She didn't prepare. She said she did. But it's hard because it's freezing. And I think we're heading to the 9/11 memorial, which I don't know if I'll film that. That might just be something, you know, you stop and kind of be introspective about. I imagine it's quite moving, something you're maybe not prepared for. So I don't think I'm gonna have the camera out there. Some things are just for me as I walk into a pole, just to reinforce. Put the camera down. We saw this coming in. That thing's crazy looking. Here's that thing, Charlotte. Holy moly. It's really fun not knowing what anything is. Just a surprise around every corner. That's pretty neat. As my hand turns to ice. You know what it kind of looks like? It looks like those things that they were fighting in Avengers. Like if you made that silver and put a giant head on it. I was feeling a little bad because I thought this was the museum for the 9/11, but this is it's like a mall. And they have an ice skating rink and shops and shops and shops. So let's go check this out. Look at that ceiling. Oh, go ahead. Sure. Charlotte and Kay have left me. It's pretty normal. But look how cool that looks. Just stand here and let that go by. Again, later on I'll go back and put all of what this is in because I'm not going to stop. But it's nice to warm up a little bit because it's chilly. Looks like this is called Oculus. Oh, there's some little snowmen. That's a pretty big Apple store. Where do you go? Like if you buy a Mac, where do you park? How do you get it home? What if you don't have a car? I have so many New York questions. This kind of steampunked out. Oh, they are roller skating. Kay could have brought her roller skates. Look at the reindeer going by. That's pretty. St. Paul's Chapel. In 1741 here, the British, I'm making that up. I have no idea what happened here. It's just a pretty church. It's got its own spot, so you know it's going to be something. So I'll put down below what actually happened here, if anything, or maybe it's just beautiful. This way we don't get our head crashed in. Charlotte, isn't this it right here? All right, I'm trying to be really low key and don't worry about my hair, but we snuck into NOBU and they haven't noticed we're here yet. And the waitress just brought us some Pellegrino, so I think we're gonna stay for a little while and see what they have to offer here. Thought I'd just take a quick covert lap. I don't know what this building was, I'll have to look it up. It's really, really very pretty. And they have a downstairs as well. How are you doing? But I was pleased because the fish was so good. Very pretty. But that was a pretty spectacular meal. I would definitely do that again. And again, and again, and again. All right, Kay says I need to go downstairs and check it out. She said it's beautiful. I'm trying not to fall. I totally bit it on the street in New York. Look how cool. She's right. That is quite beautiful. Wow. That's spectacular. I don't know which is more impressive. What's that? Look, I have a digital display. Yeah, very pretty. Now back to the cold. All right, we're trying to get our directions straight because we have no idea where we're going. Ooh, but look, fine Corinthian columns. So we've destroyed NOBU, and that was a fantastic. Charlotte was really surprised, maybe even willing to be on camera now. So now we're heading down to the Staten Island Ferry so I can see the Statue of Liberty, which I'm very, very excited about. This might be too windy, but I will tell you what freaks me out is like regular stuff, like a Target in New York City. Probably can't hear me. I'm just going to show you how pretty this building is. Oh, that's some serious wind. Like I'm literally leaning forward to walk. New York, man. So cool. Just everything. It's kind of incredible. Look, we're right here on Wall Street. Not going on the subway though. Skipping that. So, I can say I've seen that now. I'm more impressed by the Christmas tree. But, I'm certainly not going to wait in line just to take a picture with that. Plus it's too cold. But, it's right there. As we're heading to the Staten Island Ferry, if you ever want to stop. Plus we stopped in a cool gift shop and got Charlotte a little hat because she did not bring it. And that was fun. So, chilly, walking in New York, walking here. Although Charlotte says don't say that out loud, you'll get punched. I don't want to get punched. Nice Hawaiian punch. Hey look, we've made it. There's an ambulance here, but I don't think it's for us. So, it was recommended to us to come down here to the Staten Island Ferry, which runs 24 hours a day and is absolutely free to go see the Statue of Liberty. I did see they had some boat tours that were about 60 bucks or something, maybe a little less. And that looked pretty cool, but they were all booked. A lot of things were booked up. So, you know, tomorrow we'll see how Broadway goes, but right now we're gonna go see the Statue of Liberty at night. And I think it's gonna be pretty cool and not cost us a dime.
Don't fall. Hold my hand.
I fell. I don't need an adult. I fell. I didn't. I just missed a curb that I didn't know was going to be there. No, I didn't know it was not going to be there because it wasn't. I didn't like old man fall and almost die or anything. So let's see if I can get this right this time. I had a little microphone issue last time. So we hopped on the Staten Island Ferry down in, I don't know where it is, in Manhattan. And look, it goes right by the Statue of Liberty. And it looks like it's really far away, but it's not. And this was absolutely free. Didn't cost a penny. Rode the boat over, you gotta get off, cannot stay on, you hop off, walk right around. There was a very, very bad smelling man. Can you see it in the background? Is that a good picture? Very bad smelling man. Oh my God, I mean, I could taste how bad he smelled. It was horrible. And then got back on the ferry and here we are. Been a nice little boat ride. It's cold. The girls are in there, which is not bad. There's the ferry heading over to Staten Island. And there she is. And again, kind of cool at night. Lit up. We got all in New York. I guess that might be Jersey. I really don't know the geography here. I don't know how much I'll leave this in, but it's hard to stop filming. Look, I'm right over the water though. It's making me a little nervous. Like making sure I hold on tight. But it's a pretty good view. Again, there is a boat tour that wasn't ridiculously expensive, but we've got some different things we want to do tomorrow. So decided to do this tonight. I think it's pretty cool. It's just so amazing to see all the stuff you see like in movies, in real life, like it really exists. It's not a set. Here we are in New York City. And I think they also just opened up the Crown again, pretty cool. So you can go up in there. So a lot of folks recommend not going on the tour because there's not much to do out in the island. Though I would like to see Ellis Island. I think that would be pretty cool. But I think you can go up top again, which would be kind of neat. So at some point in time, I think I would definitely want to go out to the island and check it out. But this is a pretty darn good view. It's kind of like when I went to Mount Rushmore. Like I just felt so darn American looking at it. It's just pretty wild. And she's right there. See if you can get down the ferry and see we're coming in. Pretty neat. I'm gonna go back inside where it's warm. So I think that's Long Island over there, right? It's a serious ferry terminal. Is there a restaurant up there? I said there's a restaurant up there, Sean. I wish we were going in over there. Look at those arches. Fucking dope. We just have regular squares over here. I really like those arches. What's that?
Yeah, they're pink.
Yeah. I gotta find out what that building is now. We do need to get ahead of the stench. I actually just mentioned how bad that guy tasted. I mean, smelled. All right, we popped in a bodega, got a little sandwich to go. We're gonna go back up, piece of cheesecake, and calling it a night. Tomorrow morning, Empire State Building. So join us. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share. If you need your HVAC done, call my boy Rob, Marilla Mechanical, right there. Charlotte, say goodnight.
Good night, Charlotte.